officers of the Income Tax Department under the leadership of a courageous and upright Indian Revenue Service officer in the 1980s. It was released worldwide on 16 March 2018 with positive reviews from critics and proved to be a box office success. Made on a budget of 45 crore, the film has grossed over 142.81 crore at the worldwide box office. Plot: the film focuses on an IRS officer, Amar Patnaikar Ajay Devgan, who was just been transferred to Lucknow as Deputy Commissioner of Income Tax, where he lives happily with his wife Malini Eliana Dicruz. One day he received an anonymous tip about black money hoarded by Member of Parliament Rameshwar Singh Saurabh Shukla, the Don of the Sitagarh, who had evaded income tax for a long time. So Amay and his team, after much planning, had to Sitagarh. There he and his team face opposition from Rameshwar's very hostile family, but he holds up to his ideals and integrity. He searches every nook and cranny of the house with his team to find the black money without any success. After a few hours of searching, when all hope seems lost, he receives an anonymous letter along with the map revealing the location of the money in the house. Amy and his team break down the walls, ceilings, staircases, and all storerooms with the help of the map to find assessed worth crores, 10 of millions. MP Rameshwar, not willing to accept defeat, good goads Ame into letting him leave the house. He then meets the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, who refuses any help as the Income Tax Department is under the control of the central government and the raid is legal. The Central Finance Minister is persuaded to call Ame but is promptly rebuffed. A relentless Rameshwar meets several MPs, politicians, senior officers, and even the Prime Minister, but to no avail. He then releases his political support and threatens to topple the state cabinet unless the Prime Minister agrees to meet him. As the raid continues for a third consecutive night, the PM and Rameshwar meet. The PM calls Ame and asks him to look for other legal option. Ame agrees to comply as long as she furnishes a signed order through fax order Ame and his team to stop the raid, effectively negating the request. The PM realizes that a written order pursuing the IRS team to stop the raid may reach the media and the government may be brought in to disrupt. She refuses to help and sends Rameshwar away. Frustrated, Rameshwar, upon exhausting his political options, tried the tack of attacking Ame's wife Malini, who narrowly escapes. On hearing this, Ame became furious but decided to control his anger. Finally, on the fourth day at noon, Rameshwar sent his henchmen to kill Ame and his team. A long battle ensues. Not nearly defeated, Ame is saved in the nick of time by a special police force sent in by the PM. Rameshwar is arrested and being led away in handcuffs. He asks Ame about the identity of his information. Ame refuses to divulge that information. It revealed that Rameshwar's youngest daughter-in-law was the informer. She and her lover wanted revenge on Rameshwar for forcing her to marry his important son as part of a political deal. Rameshwar is seen wonder about the informer's identity in prison while Ame gets transferred to another city with hopes of a brighter future. Cast: Ajay Devgan as Ame Patnaik, IRS Deputy Commissioner of Income Tax. Ilyana D'Cruz as Malini Patnaik. Saurabh Shukla as Rameshwar. Ramji Singh aka Tauji. Amit Shiel as Lallan. Sudhir Singh, Senior Tax Assistant. Devas Dikshit as Shashi Singh. Gayatri Iyer as Mukta Yadav, Tax Assistant. Shiba Chadda as Prabha Devi. Shanand Verma as Suraj Singh. Sulgana Panigadi as Tara. Geeta Agarwal as Reema. Amit Bimrot as Satish Mishra, Income Tax Inspector. Ravi Kanvilikar as Rakesh Singh. Praveen Singh Sisodia as Anubhav Singh. Pushpa Joshi as Ammaji, Surbir Singh as Jaya, Simran Nisha as Sushma, Prakash Bajpai as Ramu Kaka, Manju Shukla as Kaki, Udaivir Singh as Shyam Vihari Lal, Director Journal of Income Tax, Flora Jacob as Prime Minister, Anil Rastogi as Finance Minister, R.C. Pathak as Chief Minister, Ajay Singh as IT Officer, Production Development. In August 2017, Rajkummar Gupta made an official announcement about Ajay Devgan and Ilyana D'Cruz being a part of his next film titled Raid. More than 40 theatre actors of Lucknow were selected to play various characters in the film. Filming. The principal photography of Raid took place in Lucknow and Raebareli and commenced in September 2017. Background. The film is loosely based on what is purported to be the largest running income tax raid in history. On 16 July 1981, IT officials led by IT Commissioner of Lucknow, Shraddha Pandey, raided the house of a businessman and Congress MLA and a former member of the Rajya Sabha, Sardar Inder Singh, in Kanpur, Uttar Pradesh. They recovered undeclared assessed worth 16 million in cash and gold. The raid reportedly took 18 hours and 45 people to count the notes. Releases 20 February 2018. The music of the film is composed by Tanishq Bagchi and Amit Trivedi, while lyrics are penned by Manoj Montesir and Indranil. The first song of the film, sung Sanu Iqbal Chain, which is sung by Rahat Fateh Ali Khan and was released on 12 February 2018. The second track of the film title is Nit Khair Manga, which is also sung by Rahat Fateh Ali Khan, released on 20 February 2018. Both the songs were originally composed by Ustad Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan and recreated by Tanishq Bagchi. The album was released on 1st March 2018 by T-Series. Box office. The film earned 100.4 million on its first day, and by the end of its first weekend, the film had made a collection of 410.1 million. Critical reception. The film received generally positive reviews from critics. On review aggregator website Rotten Tomatoes, the film holds an approval rating of 71 based on 7 reviews with an average rating of 4.8 5.8 out of 10. Rachit Gupta of Times of India found it the screenplay of the film and Saurabh Shukla's acting performance to be impressive, but criticized the song which he felt were unnecessary and only acted as a distraction. Rachit gave the film a rating of 3.5 out of 5. Sabil Chatterjee of NDTV gave it 3.5 stars out of 5, saying Devgan's brooding presence made the film riveting. However, in a 1.5 out of 5 stars, reviewing the Indian Express called the movie over long and tepid. In 4 out of 5 reviews for Bollywood Hangama, Taran Adarsh wrote that the film is a nail-biting thriller which is smart, engaging, gripping, and entertaining. Sweta Kaushik of Hindustan Times praised the acting performances of Ajay Devgan and Saurabh Shukla, but criticized the excessive length of the repetitive nature of the screenplay to give the film a rating of 2.5 out of 5. Rajiv Masan of News 18 found the movie to be impressive in parts but was criticized if its editing and the second half screenplay with he felt was weak. Among the actors, Rajiv felt the Saurabh Shukla performance was exceptional. Rajiv gave the film a rating of 2.5 out of 5. Actor Ajay Devgan has won Best Foreign Actor award at the 27th China Golden Rooster and 100 Flowers Film Festival for the whole role in the Raid film. Vishal Devgan, born 2nd April 1969, non-professional as Ajay Devgan, is an Indian film actor, director and producer. He is widely considered as one of the most intense and influential actors of Hindi cinema, who was appeared in over 100 Hindi films. Devgan has won numerous accolades, including 2 National Film Awards and 4 Filmfare Awards. In 2016, he was honored by the Government of India with the Padma Shri, the 4th highest civilian honor of the country. Devgan began his professional career with Phool Aur Kaante in 1991 and received a Filmfare Award for Best Male Debut in his performance. He then starred in successful films such as Jigar, Sangam, Vijayapath, Dilwale, Suhag, Hakikat, Najayaz, Dil Jale, and Ishq. In 1998, he appeared in a critically acclaimed performance in Mahesh Bhatt's drama Zakham, and he received his first National Film Award for Best Actor for his role in the movie. In 1999, his most talked about film was Hum Dil De Chuke Sanam, in which he played Vanraj, a man who tried to unite his wife with his lover. In the early 2000s, he gave critically acclaimed performances in Ram Gopal Verma's fictional expose of the Mumbai underworld company. He played the character of the gangster, for which he won Filmfare Critics Award for Best Actor. The same year, he gave another critically acclaimed performances in Divanagi, for which he received the Filmfare Best Villain Award. In 2003, he won his second National Film Award for Best Actor for his portrayal of Bhagat Singh in Rajkummar Rau's biopic The Legends of Bhagat Singh. Throughout his career, he was performed in many critical and commercial successful films, including Raincoat, Gangajal, Yuva, Apharan, Omkara, Golmaal Fun Unlimited, Golmaal Returns, All the Best, Fun Begins, Once Upon a Time in Mumbai, Golmaal 3, Rajniti, Singham and Bol Bachchan, Son of Sardar, Singham Returns, Drishyam, Shivai, Golmaal Again, Raid, Total Dhamal, and De De Pyar De. Devgan has starred in more than 100 Hindi films. Having done so, he has established himself as one of the leading actors in Hindi cinema. His collaboration with Rohit Shetty gave him success for a long time. In addition, Devgan owns a production company, Ajay Devgan F Films, which was established in 2000. In 2008, he debuted as a film director with You, Me or Hum. He is married to the film actress Kajal since 1999, and the couple have 2 children. In August 2008, Devgan changed his surname from Devgan on the request of the family. In addition, Devgan owns a production company, Ajay Devgan F Films. Early life and background. Devgan was born to a Punjabi family Originally from Amritsar, Punjab, the family has connection to the Hindi film industry in Mumbai. Devgan's father, Veeru Devgan, was a stunt choreographer and action film director, and his mother, Veena, is a film producer. His brother, Anil Devgan, is a filmmaker and screenwriter. Devgan graduated from the Silver Beach High School in Juhu and studied at Mitibai College. Career, film debut, breakthrough and rise to prominence 1991 to 1999. Success, Bash of Once Upon a Time in Mumbai. As Devgan entered the film industry in 1991, he changes his stage name from his birth name Vishal to Ajay due to several other actors named Vishal being launched at the same time, including Manoj Kumar's son. He began his professional career in Fool or Kante and received a Filmfare Award for Best Male Debut. He co-starred with Madhu is in his opening scene. Devgan performed a split while balancing between two motorcycles. His next film was Jigar 1992, a Bollywood martial arts with co-starring Karishma Kapoor. It was released on Diwali weekend and became the seventh highest grossing movie of that year, taking 7 crore at the box office. In 1993, Devgan starred in Dil Hai Betam, a movie about a love triangle and romantic themes such as revenge. He next featured in Aparshakti and then Sangram, a story of enmity between two fathers. Devgan then worked with Deepak Bhare, who directed the action film Ek Hi Rasta, and with Deepak Pawar, who directed Platform. Other releases that year were Shaktiman, Dhanwan, and Bedardi. In 1994, Devgan starred in Harry Bajwa's romantic action movie Dilwale. He played the part of Arun Saxena, a man with intellectual impairment. The movie was the 10th highest grossing movie of the year. His next release was Kanun and then Kuku Koli's Suhag with Akshay Kumar. The movie was about two friends. Devgan played Ajay Sharma Malhotra. Shagun was the seventh. Suhag was the seventh highest grossing movie of the year. His next film was Vijayapath. Shooting dates for Vijayapath clashed with those of Karan Arjun, with Devgan declined. Vijayapath was the 8th highest grossing film of the year. In 1995, Devgan appeared in Mahesh Bhatt's movie Najayaz and then Halchal, directed by Milan Luthria. Kajal co-starred. Devgan and Kajal then appeared in Gundaraj, which did not perform well at the box office. His next release was Hakikat, co-starring with Tabu. His film was the 11th highest grossing movie of the year. In 1996, Devgan starred in the action movie Jung with Mithun Chakrabarti, Rambha, and Aditya Pancholi. His next release was an action movie called Jaan with Twinkle Khanna. He then starred in Harry Bajwa's film Dil Jale, where he played a terrorist character called Shaka. In 1997, Devgan starred in a poorly received movie, Itihas, with Twinkle Khanna. His next release was Indra Kumar's romantic comedy, Ishq, with Amir Khan, Juhi Chawla, and Kajol. In this successful film, Devgan played Ajay, a rich boy in love with a poor girl. The film grossed 30 crore. The film was the fourth highest grossing film of the year. In 1998, Devgan gave a critically acclaimed performance in Mahesh Bhatt's drama Zakham and received his first National Film Award for Best Actor. In 1999, in Hum Dil De Chuke Sanam, Devgan played Vanraj, a man who tried to unite his wife with her lover. Devgan then starred in Major Saab with Amitabh Bachchan and Sonali Bendre, where he played the character of an army officer. The movie was successful and was the 10th highest grossing film of the year. He next starred with Kajol in Anis Bazmi's second film, the romantic comedy Pyar To Hona Hi Tha, a remake of the 1995 American film French Kiss. It grossed 32.5 crores. Devgan's next release was Mahesh Bhatt's Zakham. The plot examines control, communal tension in Mumbai during riot. Devgan played a man who is fed up with religious conflicts. Devgan won several awards for his performance, including the National Film Award for Best Actor and the Star Screen Award for Best Actor. In 1999, Devgan starred in the romantic drama Hum Dil De Chuke Sanam, in which he played Vanraj, who tried to help his wife reunite with her lover. Hum Dil De Chuke Sanam marked a significant turning point in Devgan's career. The film, an adaptation to the Maitreyi's Devi Bengali movie novel Na Hanyate, was directed by Sanjay Leela Bhansali and co-starred Salman Khan and Aishwarya Rai. Devgan was highly praised for his performance. Rediff said Ajay's role reminds you of one he did in another film, प्यार तो होना ही था. There he is searching for the boyfriend of the girls he secretly loves. But intense scenes are his forte, and he does well here. He is particularly goes good in the scene where he gets ex aspirant with his wife's stubbornness and strives to keep his cool. The movie was successful and Devgan was nominated for the Filmfare Best Actor award. After this, he appeared in Himanshu, Hindustan Ki Kasam with Amitabh Bachchan and Sonali Bendre. He then worked with the director Milind Luthria in Kacha Dhaga with Saif Ali Khan and Manisha Koirala. The movie was a box office hit. He then performed in the successful movie Hogi Pyar Ki Jeet, a romantic comedy, and then in his home production movie with Kajal and director Prakash Jha. The film was titled Dil Kya Kare. His other movie in 1999 were Gir and Takshak, in which he played a strong silent man. Critical acclaims and award success 2000 to 2009. Devgan during the promotions of All the Best Fun Begins in 2000. Devgan performed in Harry Bajwa's Deewane. The film did not do well at the box office. In the same year, Devgan starred in his first home production, Raju Chacha, with Kajol. The film was moderately successful. In 2001, Devgan starred in another moderately successful film, Ye Raaste Hain Pyar Ke, with Madhuri Dixit and Preeti Zinta. His next releases was Lajja with Manisha Koirala, Madhuri Dixit, Jackie Shroff and Anil Kapoor. He was nominated for the Filmfare Best Supporting Actor award. However, the film was not popular with the public. Mahesh Manjarika's Tera Mera Saath Rahe followed. In 2002, Devgan performed in Ram Gopal Varma's fictional examination of the Mumbai underworld in the film Company. Devgan played a gangster named Malik. Both Company and Devgan's performance received critical acclaim. As Taran Adarsh reviewed, Ajay Devgan enacted his role to perfection, a controlled performance. The actor takes to this complex character like a fish takes to water. He underplays his part with admirable ease. Devgan was nominated for the Filmfare Best Actor award and won the Filmfare Critics Awards for Best Actor and the Screen Award for Best Actor. Joined with Shah Rukh Khan. Devgan's next releases was David Dhawan's comedy हम किसी से कम नहीं with Amitabh Bachchan, Sanjay Dutt and Aishwarya Rai. The same year, he played the role of Bhagat Singh in Rajkummar Santosh's biopic, The Legend of Bhagat Singh. His performance was well received by critics. Taranadar said Ajay Devgan has left the role to state that he is excellent would be an understatement. His performance is born to win admiration from cinegoers beside fetching awards. The film was released on 7 June 2002 and went on to his two National Film Awards, including the National Film Award for Best Feature Film in India and 3 Filmfare Awards, including the Filmfare Critics Award for Best Movie. Despite these awards and Devgan winning his second National Film Award for Best Actor for his performance, the film was not popular with the public. Devgan went on to perform his Anees Bazmi's Divanagi. The film was partially inspired by the William Dell's novel Primal Fear. The film earned Devgan several awards for his role, including a Filmfare Best Villain Award, the Star Screen Award for Best Villain, and the Zee Cine Award for Best Actor in a Negative Role. The film was a success at the box office. In 2003, Devgan starred in Ram Gopal Verma's horror film Bhoot opposite Urmila Matondkar. The film was appreciated critically and performed well at the box office. He then starred in the action thriller Qayamat City Under Threat with the actress debutante Neha Dhupia. The film was a critical success. Devgan next performed in Milan Luthria's romantic film Chori Chori opposite Rani Mukherjee and Sonali Bendre. This film did not succeed at the box office. Devgan's next release of the year was Prakash Jha's Gangajal. The film was set in the time of the blinding incidents in Bhagalpur, Bihar. Rediff.com said Ajay Devgan pulls up an ace with a part tailor-made to reinforce his seething under the surface angry hero image. To his credit, he brings style and the grace to a largely stereotypical, righteous protagonist. To a great extent, his presence covers up the film's patchiness. In the second half, Devgan was nominated for the Filmfare Best Actor Award for his performance. He then awarded in Rohit Shetty's directorial debut, Zameen, and J.P. Dutt's war film LOC Kargil. In 2004, Devgan was cast with Amitabh Bachchan, Aishwarya Rai, and Akshay Kumar in Rajkummar Santosh's action thriller Khaki. The film was released on 23 January 2004 It received positive reviews and became one of the highest grossing films of 2004. In Khaki, Devagan once again played a villain. His performance was a police officer turned murderer was well received by critics. Taranadar said Ajay Devgan adds yet another features in his cap with a performance that could have been played only by a master performer. His confirmation with Amitabh Bachchan are exemplary. Later in 2004, Devgan appeared in Indra Kumar's Masti Sanam Teri Kasam. He also starred in Yuva. Devgan next collaborated with Ritu Parnav Ghosh in the relationship drama Raincoat with Aishwarya Rai. The film is an adaptation of O. Henry's The Gift of the Magi. Raincoat met with wide critical acclaims and won the National Film Award for Best Feature Film in Hindi. Devgan was praised for his performances. Ratif said hesitation, desperation, humiliation. Ajay Devgan conveys them eloquently. His Manoj is no cool dude, but just another lower middle class guy is misery with whom none would like to switch places. He particularly stands out in the scenes where he cries in the bathroom or begs Neeru not to marry someone else. In 2004, Devgan was also seen in the cameo appearance in Tarzan the Wonder Car. 2005 was a less successful year for the Devgan. His movies were not financially successful. They included Insan, Blackmail, Main Aisa Hi Hoon, Tango Charlie, and Shikar. However, the films Kaal and Aparharan did well. For his performances in Aparharan, Devgan was nominated for the National Film Award for Best Actor and the Filmfare Best Actor Award. His performance as a villain in Kaal also earned him a nomination for the Filmfare Best Villain Award. Devgan with Kangana Ranaut at Success Party of Once Upon a Time in Mumbai in 2010. In 2006, Devgan played Othello in Omkara, an Hindi adaptation of the William Shakespeare's Othello. It was directed by Vishal Bhardwaj. The film is a tragedy of sexual jealousy set against the backdrop of the political system in Uttar Pradesh. It premiered at the 2006 Cannes Film Festival and was screened at the Cairo International Film Festival. Omkara was well received by critics. Radif said Othello is a tricky role, a leading man eclipsed by the villain, yet the Moor is a brooding and compelling character, and Ajay Devgan does valiantly with his material. Omkara strips Othello of the racism, exchanging his black skin for surprisingly inconsequently half Brahminism. Ajay's best bits are when restrained, and while there is a bit of a scene that feel to his character, by the time the film is over, you realize just how inflictingly solid he's been. Taranadar said Ajay makes a strong and powerful interpretation of a man hunted by the unquestionably about his lover's faithfulness. The serious look that Ajay carries suits him to the T, of course. Ajay is exceptional in the film and looks very inch the character he portrays. In 2006, Devgan also starred in Rohit Shetty's Golmaal. It had two sequels, Golmaal Returns and Golmaal 3. In the same year, Devgan was featured in a short documentary about the Mumbai floods in 2005 titled The Awakening. In 2007, Devgan starred in two movies. Director Anubhav Sinha's action thriller Cash and Ram Gopal Verma Ki Aag. In 2008, Devgan performed in the social film Halla Bol, directed by Rajkummar Santoshi. Also in the cast were Pankaj Kapoor and Vidya Balan. The film is based on the life of activist Safdar Hasmi, who was killed in 1989 by political rebels while performing in the street play Halla Bol. The film received harsh reviews. In 2008, Devgan also performed in Rohit Shetty's third film Sunday. He then took the lead role with Kajol in his directorial debut film You, Me and Hum. The film performed moderately well at the box office and earned positive critical reviews for his performance as well as for his direction. Rediff said his character shows discovered both buttons and subtlety, delivering an intense acting job, speaking almost entirely in platitudes. Pinty at first performed profound as he goes on. This grows into an extraordinarily well-written character, replete with flaws and relatability. The way he treats his Reynolds, drunkenly pointing every finger at himself around a dinner table, is superbly handled, as is his guilty struggle to delineate his life experience from his professional opinion. Devgan also made a cameo appearance in his brother Anil Devgan's film Haale Dil. He then starred in the Afzal Khan's Mehbooba. Again in 2008, Devgan performed in Rohit Shetty's comedy Golmaal Returns, a sequel to the 2006 film Golmaal Fun Unlimited, about a mistrustful wife who believed her husband was unfaithful. The Indian Express said the screenplay was derivative, concluding, "There is nothing particularly new about a suspicious wife keeping tabs on her husband, and there is nothing particularly new in the way Ajay Karina played." Golmaal Returns was a financial success with global revenue of 79.25 crores. In 2009, Devgan produced his third film, All the Best, directed by Rohit Shetty. It had some financial success. Next, Devgan starred in Vipul Shah's London Dreams with Salman Khan and the Tamil film star Arsene. The film was not popular with the public. Commercial success 2010 present. In the following decade, Devgan performed roles in Once Upon a Time in Mumbai, Golmaal 3, Rajniti, Singham, Bolwachan, Son of Sardar, Singham Returns, and Drishyam. In 2010, Devgan featured in the financially successful comedy Atiti Tum Kab Jaoge with Presh Rawal and Konkana Sen Sharma. He then featured in Prakash Jha's political thriller Rajniti. Rajniti was released internationally on 4 June 2010 after some controversies regarding similarities between actual people and the characters in the film. There was also issues about the use of the national anthem in the film. The film was made with a budget of Rs 60 crore. When the film was released, it had positive reviews and was financially success. Again in 2010, Devgan starred in Milan Luthria's Once Upon a Time in Mumbai, which was among the top grossing film of that year. Both the film and Devgan's performance were well received by the critics. Taranadar said, "Ajay Devgan is splendid in Sultan." The actor had enacted a similar role in Company, but it must be said that his interpretation is so different in Once Upon a Time in Mumbai. He adds so much depth to the character, which only goes to prove his range and versatility. This is without a track of doubt Ajay's finest work so far. Komal Neta said, "Ajay Devgan is simply fantastic in the role of the Sultan Mirza. So real is his performance that is to look like he was born to play his roles. Right from the look to the acting, including dialogues, delivery, everything is fabulous. Indeed, an award-winning performance." Devgan then starred in Priyadarshana's action thriller film Akrosh. The movie explores the subject of honor killings. Akrosh received some positive reviews, but was financially unsuccessful. At the end of 2010, Devgan worked again with Rohit Shetty in Golmaal 3. In sequel, The Golmaal returns, although like his predecessor, the film received mixed reviews. It was the most successful of the Golmaal series, earning more than 107 crores. Devgan also worked as a voice artist in the Tonpur Ka Superhero as nominated film. In 2011, Devgan performed with Amran Hashmi in Madhur Bhandarkar's comedy Dil To Bachcha Hai Ji. He is a narrator in Yamla Pagla Divana and also made a cameo appearance in Reddy. Devgan starred in Rohit Shetty's Singham. Taran Adarsh said the title means lion and Ajay is in the center of the battle between good and evil. Ajay is well known for the lines Aata Maji Satakli, the embodiment of screen masculinity. Ajay enacted the central character of the righteous, hard-hearted cop with a foolish. He brings alive on screen a larger-than-life hero character with determined conviction, which renders you to thunderstruck. One of the new actors who underplays with part admiredly. He returns to the over-the-top action genre of the films with this one. In a nutshell, his performance plays a pivotal role in the carrying the film to the winning post. He then starred David Dhawan's action comedy film Rascals. The following year, Devgan starred in Tej, directed by Priyadarshana. His co-stars were Anil Kapoor, Boman Irani, Kangana Ranaut, Sameera Reddy, and Zayed Khan. Devgan then starred in Rohit Shetty's film Ball Bachan. He then starred in Son of Sardar. In 2013, Devgan featured in the critical and commercially successful remake of Himmatwala. Devgan next featured in Prakash Jha's political drama Satyagraha. Devgan and Aliana D'Cruz during trailer launch in their film Badshah. In 2014, Devgan featured in Rohit Shetty's Singham Returns, a sequel to Singham. Singham Returns received mixed reviews from Indian critics. Taran Adarsh of Bollywood Hungama gave it 4 stars and said, "The film is a complete mass entertainer with power-packed drama, high-intensity dialogue and towering performance as its aces. The brand value attached to it, coupled with the long weekend, will help the film reap a harvest and rule the box office in days to come." Collection of over 32.09 crores on the first day of its release in India. Domestic net of Singham returns are 140.62 crores. Devgan next featured in Prabhu Deva's action Jackson, which did not perform well at the box office. In 2015, Devgan starred in Drishyam, directed by Nishikant Kamath. The film received positive reviews. Meera Iyer of the Times of India gave the film 4 out of 5 stars, describing it as a suspense drama with a nail-biting finish. She praised Devgan's performances. Ajay, who is the prey here, scenes in his role of the protective father. The film was successful at the box office. By the end of its sixth week, the film has grossed about 76.48 crores at the domestic box office. In 2016, Devgan was seen in his own production Shivai, which released around Diwali 2016. Shivai is an action drama movie. Shivai opened to mixed reviews and grossed more than 146 crores. In 2017, Devgan featured in director Milind Luthria's Badshaho and Rohit Shetty's Golmaal Again. Both films were mild commercial success, while Badshaho was a hit. Golmaal Again became the highest grossing film of 2017, collecting 100 crores in 4 days of its release and a lifetime collection of 205 crores at the Indian box office, while making a halfly 300 crores at worldwide box office. In 2018, Devgan starred in Rajkummar Gupta's Raid, where he played the role of the honest Indian Revenue Service officer, which released to positive critical feedback on 16 March and was a commercial success. Devgan has long been working on producing Sons of Sardar, The Battle of Saragri, a sequel to Son of Sardar. In August 2017, Devgan stated, "We are working on the script, but it would not happen for another 2 years." Because of the scale of the project, he has also committed to star with Rahul Preet Singh and Tabu in his next Hindi rom-com produced by Love Ranjan. In addition, Devgan is set to portray 17th military leader Tanaji Malusher in an eponymous titled film Tanaji, the Unsung Warrior, directed by Om Raut. The film will be released on 22 November 2019. In 2019, he is expected to appear alongside Sanjay Dutt, Rana Daggubati, Priniti Chopra and Sonakshi Sinha in a historical film Bhuj, The Pride of India. Personal life: Devgan with his wife Kajol at an event in 2013. Devgan began a relationship with the actress Karishma Kapoor while filming Jigar. However, the couple ended their relationship in 1995. That same year, Devgan's relationship with actress Kajal Mukherjee began whilst they were co-starring in Gunda Raj. The media called them an unlikely pair due to their contrasting personalities. On 22 February 1999, the couple married in a traditional Maharashtrian Hindu ceremony at the Devgan's home. The couple has two children. The daughter Nyasha was born in 2003 and their son Yug was born in 2010. Devgan and Kajal starred their newborn son's umbilical cord, blood, and tissues to act as a source of stem cells in case of serious ailment. In August 2009, Devgan changed the spelling of his surname Devgan to Devgan at the request of his family. He is a practicing Shiva Hindu who prominently wears a Rudraksh, which also with other religious themes feature in his film. Devgan was the first Bollywood personality to own a private jet for transport to shooting locations, promotion, and for personal trips. Filmography: main article, Ajay Devgan filmography production. Main article, Ajay Devgan F Films. Ajay Devgan F Films is an Indian film production and distribution company established by actor Ajay Devgan in 2000. Based in Mumbai, it mainly produces and distributed Hindi films. In 2000, ADF released its first film, Raju Chacha. The film stars Devgan himself as the lead actor and his wife Kajol as the lead actress. Raju Chacha received mixed reviews but grossed 82.5 million at the box office. In 2008, Devgan co-produced the drama You and Me or Hum, which marked his directorial debut. Devgan also played the lead role in the film, sharing the screen again with Kajal. The film was written by Devgan himself and their other writers. Critical reception was generally positive, with Taran Adarsh gives the film 4 out of 5 stars and describing it as a well-made, absorbing love story that's high on emotional content. In 2009, Devgan released and acted in his home production All the Best Fun Begins, which was directed by Rohit Shetty. and also starring Sanjay Dutt, Fradeen Khan, Bipasha Basu, and Mugdha Godse. The film was released on 16 October 2009 and received a positive response for critics. It was rated a hit in India and it is ninth highest grossing film of the 2009. In 2014, ADF produced Singham Returns starring Devgan and Kareena Kapoor. In 2016, Devgan produced and starred in Shivai, which is to be the most expensive film to his production. In later December 2017, ADF collaborated with Fox Star Studios to produce Total Dhamal, starring Devgan, Ritesh Deshmukh, Arshad Varsi, Javed Jaffrey, Madhuri Dixit, and Anil Kapoor. NYVFX Wala. In October 2015, Devgan established a visual effects company, NYVFX Wala, after his children. It has been involved with many major films such as Prem Ratan Dhan Payo, Tamasha, Bajirao Mastani, Marshall, Dilwale, Force 2, and Simba. The company won the Best Special Effects Award at the 64th National Filmfare Award for the film Shivai 2016. Other works: Prachi Desai, Abhishek Bachchan, Ajay Devgan, Asin, Bal Bachchan team on the sets of the Tarak Mehta Ka Ulta Chashma. Devgan's production company, Ajay Devgan F Films, was established in 2000. The company's first was the Raju Chacha, starring Devgan and Kajol in 2008. Devgan made his directorial debut and co-produced Yumi Aur Hum. Devgan was part of the drama films team of 4 writers. The film tells the story of a woman who has a very weak memory and even forgets her husband. Taran Adarsh, a film critic, described it as a well-made, absorbing love story that's high on the emotional quotient. In 2009, Devgan released the home production All the Best Fun Begins, which was directed by Rohit Shetty and starred Devgan, Sanjay Dutt, Fardeen Khan, Bipasha Basu, and Mugdha Godse. The film was released on 16 October 2009 and was the 9th highest grossing Bollywood film of 2009. In 2012, Devgan starred in Rohit Shetty's romantic action comedy film Bal Bachchan, which was a joint production with Stree, Astvinayak Cine Vision Limited. It also featured Abhishek Bachchan, Asin, and Prachi Desai. The film, made with a budget of 70 crores, is an official remake of Bol Bachchan. The film was released on 6 July 2012 in about 2,575 cinemas around the world and had 2,700 prints. It received mixed reviews but had a good opening at the box office. The film had record advance bookings. Bal Bachchan was one of the highest grossing Hollywood film. It took 158 crores. They will also star in Ashwini Deev's romantic action comedy film Son of Sardar, which was a joint production with Viacom 18 Motion Pictures. The film was released on 13 November 2012 despite competition with Yash Raj's film Jab Tak Hai Jaan. Son of Sardar was a financial success. It made 150 crores. In 2018, Ajay Devgan released his first Marathi production, Apla Manus. The movie was in the Marathi language. It was directed by Satish Rajwade and starred Nana Patekar, Iravati, Harshay, and Sumit Raghavan. The film was produced by Ajay Devgan, Nana Patekar, Abhinav Shukla, Manish Mishra, and Rohit Chaudhary, and released on 9 February 2018. The story was a dramatic thriller and written by Vivek Bell. The film was distributed by Viacom 18 Motion Pictures. Ileana D'Cruz, born 1st November 1987, is an Indian film actress who appears mainly in Telugu and Hindi films, but also in Tamil films. D'Cruz won the Filmfare Awards for Best Female Debut South for the 2006 Telugu film Devadasu. She established herself in Telugu cinema with films including Pokiri, Jalsa, Kick, and July in Tamil cinema. D'Cruz has started in KD and Shankar's Nanban 2012. In 2012, D'Cruz made her Hindi film debut with Anurag Basu's Barfi. She then starred in Main Tera Hero 2014, Rustam 2016, and Raid 2018. Personal life. D'Cruz was born into a Goan Catholic family in Mahim, Mumbai, and was raised partially in Mumbai and partly in Goa. Her family located to Para, Goa when she was 10 years old. Her mother tongue is Konkani. During that time, the manager of the hotel her mother was working in suggested that she had a vibrant smile and should start modeling, and fixed a meeting with Mac Robinson. Though initially reluctant, she was persuaded, and her first portfolio was created in January 2003, which he described as a disaster. She began gaining noticed through photo shoots and ramp shows, and her second portfolio was set up the following year, which landed her three advertisements from Electrolux, Amami, Talc, and Fair and Lovely. The latter, in particular, which was directed by Rakesh Roshan, gave her exposure and brought in several offers for acting in feature films. She was in a relationship with Andrew Nebon, an Australian photographer. It was rumored that they both had already been married. On 28 August 2019, Indian media aired the news that the couple have broken up. Career 2005 to 6. In 2005, De Cruz was called for an audition by director Teja, but the project was cancelled. She made her feature film debut in the Telugu language romance film Devdasu 2006, directed by Y.V.S. Chaudhary. She underwent acting classes with Aruna Bhikshu before starting to work on the film. She recalls that during filming, she felt pressured alongside, cried, and did not want to go further, but went ahead after her mother encouraged her, giving her the lecture of a lifetime at a 3 m. A review from India Latest stated that she had chiseled features and a figure to die for. Devdasu became the year's first major commercial success, eventually grossed around 140 million, Whistled, earning De Cruz the Filmfare Award for Best Female Debut. She next appeared in the gangster film Pokiri, in which she portrayed an aerobatic teacher who is harassed by a corrupt police officer. The film was a high financial success, emerged as the highest grossing Telugu film at the time. She made her Tamil language film debut in KD 2006. Although the film did not do so well at the box office, De Cruz remained too busy to accept all the film roles offered to her. Her Telugu film Khatarnak 2006, in which she acted opposite Ravi Teja, did not do as well as expected, which was being attributed to her glamorous appearance not going down well with the audience. She subsequently experienced a breakthrough in her career as her following releases, Rakhi and Munna, proved critically and commercially, financially successful. 2007 to 11, De Cruz appeared in the 2007 film Atta. She received favorable reviews for her performance as Satya, a college student who is on the run from the Home Minister's crooked son, by whom she is targeted when leading a protest and demanding punishment for his crimes. In 2008, she performed the female lead role in the action film Jalsa, directed by Trivikram Srinivas. Decrews received largely positive remarks, with critics citing that she looked pretty damn cool and every bit chic and stunning throughout the film, while being later awarded the Centosm Award, one of the Film Award for Jalsa and the South Scope Style Award, besides garnering a nomination for the Best Actress prize at the 56th Filmfare Award South. Her first 2009 release's title Kick was likewise declared a box office success, becoming one of the highest grossing films that year. Later that year, she starred in the films Rikipo and YVS Chaudhary's Salim, both of which performed poorly at the box office. Ileana Decrews at LFW 2014. Decrews had two releases in 2011. Her first film that year was Shakti, where she eased the lead female role. She gave a stage performance for this movie's audio releases function along with Junior NTR as promotion of the film. The socio-fantasy film, the costliest Telugu film ever made at 250 crores. Her next releases was Nenu Na Rakshashi, which marked her second collaboration with Puri Jagannath. Though the film was a failure, her performance was received positively by critics, and India glazed reviewer described her as a pleasant surprise in the film, as she cried, smirked, looked hot, grabbed sympathy, and made faces that were apt to the scenes. While Cinegro's review cited that the film had one bright spot, Ileana, she looks stunning and also like an accomplished senior to the hero. Despite her recent failures, Decrews continued to be highest paid actress in South India 2012 to 13. In early 2012, she starred in the Bollywood film Nanban, a remake of the 2009 Hindi film Three Idiots, directed by S. Shankar. The film opened to critical acclaim and became a major financial success. Her next release was the Telugu film in July. The film opened to positive reviews and became the third highest hit in 2012 and biggest hit in Telugu. She then started in Puri Jagannath's comedy Devudu Chezina Monusulu. In this film, she played the role of a taxi driver. The film received mixed reviews and eventually underperformed at the box office. D'Cruz made her Hindi film debut with Anurag Basu's Barfi. In addition to playing the role of the narrator, she portrayed the character of Shruti Ghosh, a girl who leaves her true love for material comforts. The movie released on 14 September 2012 to highly positive reviews from critics and was a major commercial success, earning 1.75 billion rupee worldwide. D'Cruz's performance was well received, earning her a Filmfare Best Female Debut Award as well as a nomination for Filmfare Award for Best Supporting Actress. Rachit Gupta from Filmfare said, "This is Ileana's first film, but her fantastic performance is just a testament why the Telugu audience consider her a superstar. Of course, it also helps that she is the most visually appealing in Buffy, but shining even the scenes hills of the Darjeelings." Raji Masan stated, "Ileana leaves a lasting impression in her Hindi film debut, conveying both love and pain through those beautiful expressive eyes." The film was screened at the Bhushan International Film Festival and was chosen as India's official entry to the Oscars for the 85th Academy Award. She next appeared in the Rajkummar Santoshi action comedy film Pata poster Nikla hero opposite Shahid Kapoor. The film released on 20 September 2013 to mixed reviews, and the film was eventually declared a poor grosser at the box office. However, D'Cruz received mixed reviews for her performance, with the Times of India saying that she was good with emotions but not so turned into comedy yet. 2014 to 17, Ajay Devgan and Ileana D'Cruz during trailer launch of their film Badshah Ho 2017. In April 2014, she gave a photo shoot for India's well-known magazine Men's World. Her first release of 2014 was Main Tera Hero alongside Varun Dhawan and Nargis Fakhri, produced by Balaji Motion Pictures. The film was a semi-hit. She then appeared in Saif Ali Khan's maiden production Happy Ending, where she played lead along Saif Ali Khan, Govinda and Kalgi Koechlin, which released On 21 November 2014, the film met with negative reviews and was commercially successful. After taking a sabbatical in February 2016, she started Akshay Kumar's Rustom, which released in August 2016. The film emerged as one of the highest Indian grossing films of 2016. In 2017, her films Mubaraka, starring opposite Arjun Kapoor and Anil Kapoor, and Badshah, starring opposite Ajay Devgan, both failed to find an audience in the box office. 2018 to present. The Cruise, first release of 2018, Raid, open to positive critical and commercial feedback. After 6 years, he signed a Telugu film, Amar Akbar Anthony, starring opposite her frequent co-star Ravi Teja. Saurabh Shukla, born 5 March 1963, is an Indian film, theatre and television actor and director. He is famous for his roles in Satya, Yuva, Barfi, Jolly LLB, Kick, PK, Jolly LLB 2 and Raid. He has also worked in a short documentary with Ruth Agnihotri and Rachel Agnihotri in Goa. In 2014, he won the National Film Award for Best Supporting Actor for his role in Jolly LLB. Early life. Born to Jogamya Shukla, who was the first female table player of India, and Shatrughan Shukla, a vocalist from Agra. Khurana Shukla's family left Gorakhpur for Delhi when he was 2 years old. He completed his schooling and did graduation from Khalsa College, Delhi. His professional career began in 1984 with entry into the theatres. Career. Shukla began serious theatres in 1986 with roles in plays like 1986 View from the Bridge, Look Back in Anger, Ghashim Ram, Kotwal and Hayavadan. In 1991, he joined the NSD Reporters Company, the professionals wing of the National School of Drama and Actor. The next year, he got his first break when Shekhar Kapoor, impressed with his work, created a role for him in Bandit Queen. Shukla also did the role of Vijay Anand's sidekick Gopi in the 1994 Doordarshan crime drama Tehqiqat. The series was directed by Karan Rajdan, but Kapoor directed the first episode. He also wrote and acted in ZTV's 9 Malabar Hill. He also appeared in a recurring, albeit a short film, of an Amir's Jasoos in the 1990s Doordarshan TV serial Mullah Nasruddin, with which had Raghuveer Yadav in the lead role. The series was based on the folklores of Mullah Nasruddin. Shukla is also a part of comic theatre play 2 to Tango, 3 to Jeev. Breakthrough 1998 to present. Shukla's biggest break came when he co-wrote the script for Ram Gopal Verma's 1998 cult classic Satya and played the role of gangster Kalu Mama in the film. He won the Star Screen Award for Best Screenplay alongside Anurag Kashyap. Why do I make realistic films like Satya? Because that's the king of the film I like to do. Capturing reality is very difficult and challenging, he said in a 2000 interview to Rediff.com, making it clear that he prefers realism in his scripts. In the same interview, he also talks about his preferred genre of filmmaking company. If you carefully see my work, it was all comedy. We actually categorize subjects as comedy and serious, but there is more than just this. Like when we laugh, we sometimes also cry. There can be certain vicariousness to this action. If there is too much of it, it is the same with romance, which gets too much after a point. There is always a comic element in every situation. In 2003, he wrote the screenplay for Kolkata Mail. He received his first award for his film, the Zee Cine Award for Best Screenplay in 2008. He acted in his first international film, the Golden Globe and Academy Award winning Slumdog Millionaire as the character Constable Srinivas. In 2013, he appeared as policeman Shubhanshu Dutt in Burfi, a film through which director Anurag Basu and co-actor Ranbir Kapoor, he said, revived him as an actor. Amit Sel is an Indian actor from Kanpur, Uttar Pradesh. He graduated BCom Honours 1993 to 96 from Delhi College of Arts and Commerce. He obtained his post-graduation diploma in international business from Swinburne University to Technology from Melbourne, Australia. During the same time, he did a lot of theatre works in Melbourne. He did his professional theatre training in Delhi, in India, with theatre acting group under Barry John. He got noticed for his work and director Debakar Banerjee's film Love, Sex or Dhoka, where he played a sting journalist Prabhat who is on the verge of commit suicide. Early life and background. CL CL was born and brought up in Old Kanpur. He did his schooling from Sailing House School, Kanpur. His father was into the leather business and his mother was a librarian. He has a younger brother who is a chartered accountant. Acting career. Seal wanted to become an actor since the age of 8 when he saw actor Amitabh Bachchan from the first time on the silver screen. It was his first time on the silver screen. It was his mother who pushed him into acting and other extra curricular activities. After noticing where his true interest lied, from there on he participated in a lot of theatre activities in Kanpur and continued proficient basis with his first professional play being Blood Brothers, a musical by Willie Russell and directed for stage by Barry Jones in 1995. As acting was not considered a very safe profession in those days, he succumbed under family pressure to pursue a post-graduation diploma in international business from Melbourne, Australia. He eventually returned to India and worked in Delhi as a franchisee development director for a play school company for a couple of years, but not being able to overcome his passion for acting, he decided to quit the corporate world and return to theaters instead. To support his passion, he also opened a takeaway joint in East Delhi. Finally, in 2004, he moved to Mumbai and settled down as a professional actor. In late 2004, Seal was recommended to Indian director Tanuja Chandra for an Indian American film, Hope and a Little Sugar, and he was selected to play the protagonist against after giving a grueling audition. His other notable films as an actor are Love, Sex or Dhoka, aka LSD by Debakar Banerjee, Face First Gaya Re Obama by Subhash Kapoor, and Peter Gaya Kamse by John On, beside many other shoots. He has also acted in a stage play Arms and the Man, written by George Bernard Shaw and directed by Nasruddin Shah, playing Captain Bloodshill. Beside this, he has produced and directed 2 short plays, and have been associated with theatre for the last 10 years, primarily acting and sometime production. Recently, he has been involved in a thriller called Charlie के चक्कर में, which he co-wrote, co-produced, and acted in. His other recent acting stunts will soon be seen in ISSAQ, a Hindi adaptation of Romeo and Juliet, shot in Varanasi, where he is playing the equivalent of the Mercutio and coffin maker. Set in Goa with Nasruddin Shah, Ratan Pathak Shah, and Randeep Huda. Sale worked for Indian producer Ekta Kapoor, Bijoy Nambiar's film Kuku Mathur Ki Jhan Ho Gayi, which is directed by Aman Sachdeva. In 2017, Sale has also given a critical acclaimed performance in the Amazon original web series Inside Age, portraying the role of Devendra Mishra. Sheba Chadha, born 1972, is an Indian film, stage and television actress. Chadha was born in 1973 and grew up in Delhi, where she developed interest in theatre and started talking theatre workshops. She majored in English literature from Hansraj College, University of Delhi. Rituj Singh, Rati Pandey, Sonu Sood, Shiba Chadha, and Sumit Vats on the sets of the Hitler Didi during the promotion of the film Maximum 2012, making her film debut with Dil Se. Over the years, Chadha has acted as a character actor in films like Hum Dil De Chuke Sanam 1999, Prazania, Delhi 6, Luck by Chance, Talash. In 2011, she also appeared in short films Prakata Het, Yaad in Gibarish, which with actor Ritul Singh. The film won the Audience Choice Award in the short films category at River to River Florence Indian Film Festival. She appeared in the 2012 film Talash and Nirmala as Nirmala, a sex worker. The year 2015 saw her triumph with a quirky turn as Nan Tera Tiwari. Rituj Singh, Rati Pandey, Sonu Sood, Shiba Chadda, and Sumit Watts on the sets of the Hitler Didi during the promotion of the Mix, the film Maximum 2012, making her film debut with Dil Se. Over the years, Chadda has acted as a character actor in films like Hum Dil De Chuke Sanam 1999, Prazania, Delhi 6, Luck by Chance, Talash. In 2011, she also appeared in short films Prakata Het, Rituj Singh, Rati Pandey, Sonu Sood, Shiba Chadda, and Sumit Watts on the sets of the Hitler Didi during the promotion of the Mix, the film Maximum 2012, making her film debut with Dil Se. Over the years, Chadda has acted as a character actor in films like Hum Dil De Chuke Sanam 1999, Prazania, Delhi 6, Luck by Chance, Talash. In 2011, she also appeared in short films Prakata Het, Yaad in Gibarish, with actor Ritul Singh. The film won the Audience Choice Award in the short films category at River to River Florence Indian Film Festival. She appeared in the 2012 film Talash and Nirmala as Nirmala, a sex worker. The year 2015 saw her triumph with a quirky turn as Nain Tera Tiwari